going to get started. We still have 5 minutes, but we want to be ready for 10 a.m. when we get started. Okay, so librarians, you're going to be on the sides. You're not going to be near your teams. We have other librarians that are going to be walking around between the tables. If there's any on either side. If you have technical difficulties, raise your hand and someone will come to go ahead. Two minutes left, 2 minutes left. And we're doing this to check the microphone. Hello, hello, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. 1 minute left, 1 minute. Good morning, we're going to get started. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hello and welcome. I hope all of you are as excited as I am about our second annual EPISD Pat Arnold Battle of the Bluebonnets. So if you're excited, go ahead and clap real nice and loud. Yay! Thank you. This competition is to encourage students to read, to fall in love with award-winning books that reflect the world around them, to work as teams, and above all, to have fun. The Battle of the Bluebonnets was named in honor of a longtime El Paso librarian, Pat Arnold. Pat, yes, thank you. Pat Arnold was perhaps the biggest champion of the Texas Bluebonnet Award program, and she mentored many of us, and she transmitted her love of the program to us, and so we're here. Thanks, Pat, once again. We have her sister, Ms. Baker, her daughter, I'm sorry. We have her daughter, a teacher at Nixon, Ms. Baker here. So where are you, Ms. Baker? Awesome, thank you. Thanks for coming. I know all of you have worked very hard to prepare. Your librarians have worked very hard. You've sacrificed, so thank you very much. Our Director of 21st Century Learning and Well-Being, Mr. Phillips, will be the MC, so let's give him a hand. Now what I'll do is I will go over the rules and then we'll go and get started. Okay, participants, please listen up. The following information is about the competition and how it'll work. Try not to stand up so that everyone can see the screen. Remember that you can see the questions on your iPads too. When discussing questions with your teammates, do not be too loud so that the others cannot hear your answers. The questions will be read by our MC, Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips will only read the question. The answer choices will not be read by him. Once he is done reading, you will have 30 seconds to confer with your teammates and select an answer. If needed, the question will be reread. However, no clarifications on the questions will be given. You will hear a bell 5 seconds before 30 seconds are up, so make sure that you select your choice quickly after that. If you have any issues with your iPads, raise your hand and a librarian will come over and assist you. They will be walking around to see if anyone needs help with your iPad. We will start a practice round on Socrative to make sure that everyone knows what to do and that everything is working correctly, and then we will move on to the competition. We ask the students on the back to be as quiet as possible so that everyone can hear the questions and be able to concentrate. Are there any questions? Oh, we do have a question, yes. Just keep your hand up and someone will come. It's not timed, that's why we chose this program. And so the questions will be stopped. The competition will be stopped until everyone is up and running. Okay? Great answer. Yes, sir. No, sir. It's not timed, so everyone will have an equal amount of time of answering. Once we are done, and if we have people that have tied and we need a tiebreaker to determine the winner, we're going to go to another program that is timed. You're going to have 5 questions, and there, because it's timed, we'll determine the winner. So the first 40 questions, it's not timed. You all have 30 seconds to come up with the correct answer. Yes. Don't worry about that. We'll deal with that once it's over. Thank you. I think we don't have any more questions, so we'll go on. Yes, sir. Yes.
I know most of you realize that, but there's screens on the
I did not download the practice one. I think that we can go ahead and go to the questions right away. So we'll go ahead and get started. So you know what? Actually, Miss Beth, come over here. Come over here. Thank you very much. I had Socrative. Oh, I think I closed it. Give us a second, okay? I'm probably more nervous than all of you put together. Thank you. We launch for the test?
Yes. So there, quiz. Okay, so
The question. That's why.
the quiz to see if it works. Is
Yes.
that the one?
No. Hold on. Practice quiz.
Practice quiz.
Yes.
Okay.
Then next.
Teacher paste. Require names. Not shuffling. Not showing feedback. Not showing final score. Right?
Start. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Get your iPads, and you should be seeing.
So they need to first log in with. They need to put their school name.
Put in your school name. The school's name on the space.
Room name. Oh, okay. For room name, boys and girls for room name.
Room name is LOERA 7277, and it's up there, way at the top. So if librarians, if you can go ahead and get started. We didn't put it in because we wanted to make sure that it would start right at once.
So after that, and then it's going to ask them for their team name or that'll be their school.
Once you log in into the application, it's going to ask you for your team name. So put your school name, please. Excuse me? Yes. Once you have finished putting in the room name, press done, and you should get started. So Mr. Phillips is going to be the one that will be reading the practice questions so we can get started. So he's coming up. Yes.
Okay, if I could have your attention, please. Raise your hand if your table is not ready. Okay. Everybody else, I need you to look up here, please. I need you to breathe in for 4 counts, and then we're going to breathe out and go, ah. Okay, ready? Breathe in for 4, and then we're going to sigh. Ready, set, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. One more time. Let's release all that nervous tension. Ready? Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. All right, shake out the wiggles. All right. Are we ready? Still got 2 tables. Extra iPads? There are 40 questions overall, but I don't know how many questions are on the practice. I think, you know what? I think there's 5 for the practice, all right? Okay. I need you back with me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Are we all ready over here? Everybody? Okay, question number 1. You all are super excited to be participating today. Question number 2. Which district is your school in? We had 30 out of 30. We have a school that's struggling with their iPad. We'll wait for just a second, please.
I think what the issue, we may have maxed out our capacity. We tested this with 40 librarians to make sure we were going to be able to get, but I don't know if that is the issue. We can try a second iPad with each of them and see if that helps.
Do you want to, should we take some over there right now? Okay, we're back. I'll read this question one more time. I know this is practice, but I'll read it one more time, please. Which district is your school in? This is practice, guys, but somebody hasn't responded. There's 31 out of 32 responses. For everybody or just that table, sir? Technology is wonderful until it's not. Yeah. I'll go on the next question. Okay. All right, your attention, please. Next question. Question number 3. How many books do you have to read to be able to vote for the Bluebonnet Award? Question number 4. El Chupacabras did not win the Bluebonnet Award this year. Question number 5. Your team will win today. Okay, we're ready to start the battle. I need your attention. I need you to be quiet so that everybody can hear. Question number one.
They're probably going to have to log back in. Okay, put your school name in again.
Put your school name in again, please. And if it says room, it's Loetta 7277.
Hopefully don't ask.
Raise your hand if you are not logged in. Thank you, Baron. Question number one. Today, you are super excited to be competing against other elementary students in the second annual EPISD Pat Arnold Battle of the Bluebonnets. Question number two. In the adventures of a girl called Bicycle, the name of Griffin's hometown is? Question number three. In the Boo-Boos That Changed the World, a true story about an accidental invention, really, Band-Aids were invented by a man who? Question number four. In the Cardboard Kingdom, how does Seth keep his dad from entering the house? Question number five. In Captain Superlative showed up in the halls of Deerwood Park Middle School wearing? Question number six. In Ghost Boys, who is the ghost Jerome meets? Question number seven. In the adventures of a girl called Bicycle, Bicycle and Griffin find themselves on a stretch of land covered with dozens of unmatched. Question number 8. In Watchdog, the story takes place. Question 9. In Crown, an ode to a fresh cut, customers in the barbershop can be. Question 10. In The Dragon Slayer, folk tales from Latin America, the Dragon Slayer offers a well-fed young girl a tortilla. Question 11. In The Boo-Boos That Changed the World, a true story about an accidental invention, really, Band-Aids were such an immediate success that the manufacturer had to quickly build more factories to keep up with the demand. Question 12. In The Shadow Weaver, when Emmeline meets Lucas, she tells him she is in the woods because. Question 13. In Two Dogs in a Trench Coat Go to School, what was Sassy's important job? Question 14. In The Dragon Slayer, folk tales from Latin America, in the story Martina Martinez and Perez the Mouse, what does Martina buy with a coin she found? Question 15. In El Chupacabras, when the flower lady heard the racket, she told Hector. Question 16. In which tree, what is the most important rule of the natural world? Question 17. In Game Changers, the story of Vanessa and Serena Williams, what did the girls have to do before practicing on the tennis court? Question 18. In Ghost Boys, Carlos moved from Chicago to what city? Question 19. In Harbor Me, who raises Harley? Question 20. In Me, Frida and the Secret of the Peacock Ring, what medallion did Gael give to Paloma? Question 21. In Rebound, Granddaddy Bell shares the following inspirational quote: champions train, chumps complain. Question 22. In Mr. Giedrick and Me, when Mr. Giedrick brings out wooden pieces, he tells them they're going to build a... Question 23. In The Magic Misfits, the magic word one repeats are... Question 24. In Me, Frida, and the Secret of the Peacock Ring, what is kept in the memory box? Question 25. In Crown, an ode to a fresh cut, what does a barber do at the end of the haircut? Question 26. In Harbor Me, what does ARTT stand for? Question 27. In Game Changers, the story of Vanessa and Serena Williams, when Serena won the 2002 French Open, what did Venus run off the court to get? Question 28. In the miscalculation of Lightning Girl, Lucy's condition causes her to see. Question 29. In the Cardboard Kingdom, which is not a character in the book? Question 30. In the Magic Misfits, what instrument did Theo pull out of his tuxedo jacket to play? Question 31. And Mr. Giedrick and me, we will start this question over. Question 31. And Mr. Giedrick and me, at one point in the story, Stanley crawled into the basement crawl space looking for Bob. Who was Bob? Question 32. In Watchdog, chicken quesadillas with American cheese and bacon crumbles is one of the phrases that is repeated throughout the novel by Vic and Tara. Question 33. In Rebound, what did CJ send Charlie while he was staying with his grandparents? Question 34. In Saving Winslow, when Winslow first arrives, which of these items does Louis' father buy? Question 35. In El Chupacabras, Carla is interested in. Question 36. In Saving Winslow, the librarian gave Louis a book about what famous donkey? Question 37. In Shadow Weaver, Emmeline's earliest memory is. Question 38. In Two Dogs in a Trench Coat Go to School, Waldo is a small and scruffy dog who smelled like. Question 39. In Wish Tree, Bongo is a. And question number 40. In Captain Superlative, what does the heroine place on her cape? Question 41. In The Miscalculation of Lightning Girl, after being hit by lightning, Lucy becomes incredibly talented in. We're good now? All right, did everybody have a good time? Yeah! Give yourselves a round of applause. I need all of you to stand up. Alternates in the back as well, stand up. I need you to find your sponsor, librarian, teacher. I see an administrator back there. And no, don't move, don't move. I just asked you to find them, visually find them. And on the count of 3, I want you to say, thank you. Ready? 1, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead and sit back down. All righty, I need your attention, please. I need your attention. I'm going to call your school. And when I call your school, I need you to stand up and shout out your mascot. Okay? So if I say H.E. Charles, they would have stood up and said, Chargers! But they're not here because they're in middle school. Got it? Everybody understand? People in the back, do you understand? Okay, here we go. We're going to see who does it the best, and you're going to shout out your mascot. Ready? Bliss! Okay, that was a practice. Ready? Bliss! Travis! Rusk! Crockett. AOA. Would you like to phone a friend? Does anybody know AOA's mascot? Cubbies. They're the shy cubbies. Hart. Zavala. Coldwell. Cooley. Hawkins. Bonham. MacArthur. Cielo Vista. Woohoo! Lundy. Tippin. Kohlberg. Polk. Rivera. Western Hills. Putnam. Zach White. Mesita. Tom Lee. Barron. All right, Whitaker. Moy. Powell. Logan. Bradley. Collins. And my alma mater, Fannin. All right, everybody, give yourselves a hand. So I need to tell you a secret. I missed Nixon. Who else did I miss? Was there somebody else? How did I miss you, Nixon? I'm sorry. Somebody else I missed? Okay, so I need to tell you a secret before Mr. Loetta comes up. My boss was supposed to be here today, and she got called to do something else. So guess what? I got to be here today, and it's really cool. And I'm so happy and excited because this is the best part of my day. So thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of it.
Awesome. Mr. Phillips will continue reading. We have to have a tiebreaker. We have a definite first place winner. We have a definite second place winner, but we need to have a tiebreaker for third place. Okay, and if we had had fourth place, there were about 4 people that tied for fourth place. So the only teams, excuse me, that will participate are going to be 2 teams. I'm going to mention their names, and it's for a tiebreaker for third place. So we still don't know who won first. We still don't know who won second. All of you, if you don't get called for third, you still have a possibility to be the number 1 team or the second team, okay? So only the 2 that I name will participate for third place.
Drum roll, everybody, drum roll.
Nixon, where are you? Nixon is participating to determine third place against Putnam. Where are you? Okay, so the rest of you, we need you to be quiet. Do you want to go ahead and start the... you need to be quiet to let Nixon and Putnam concentrate so we can determine who wins third place, and then we'll announce first, we'll go backwards. We'll do third, and you'll probably know second and first. And someone asked if we had trophies. Yes, we do. Awesome.
Okay, you're already in there.
Yes, I try to prepare and everything, but yes. So.
Play. Okay. Team, we're just going to go. I'm going to set it up as classic. Okay, so tell them.
So
Everyone turns their iPad.
everyone turn off their iPads, please, except Nixon and Putnam. And if we could have 2 people, 2 of the assistants, have them log into Kahoot. We're going to do Nixon and Putnam. Everyone else, turn off your iPads and relax for a bit. Thank you. Yes, relax quietly. Thank you for the reminder. So are we ready? Nixon and Putnam? Yes? Thumbs up if you're ready. Awesome. So the rest of you, give us about 3 minutes or so to determine the third place winner. And here's Mr. Phillips.
Gotcha. Watch the cord. I need everybody else to be very quiet. In the first folk tale in The Dragon Slayer, what magical gift did the old woman give to the girl? Shh. What is the name of Lucy's dog in the book, The Miscalculation of Lightning Girl? To have fun with the characters in the Cardboard Kingdom, you would need... Everybody else needs to be quiet, please. In the Magic Misfits, why is there no Chapter 13? In Crown, the author says you will leave the barber shop. In question 6, the winner of this year's Texas Bluebonnet Award was... Save results or it pops up? Right. Should I do save? I'm going to do save and see what happens. Yeah? That's all right. I think they were seeing it as it came anyway. So.
But it was showing zeros. Even though they were- Dancers. I'm like, oh.
It was a tie. Nixon and Putnam tied. Again.
Susan, can you come over, please? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you all ready? Can someone help me with the trophies, please? No, librarians, thank you. We were going to have a little PowerPoint announcing the names and everything, but it's just a little too difficult, so we're just going to announce them. Okay, it was decided, in case you all know about Kahoot, I'm sure that all of you use it at school, it should have timed the person who answered, or the team that answered first, and so you should never have people tied. And for some reason it didn't happen. That's why we chose Socrative in the first place, to avoid that. And so we kind of sort of discussed it as a committee, and this year we're going to have 2 third place winners. We only have 1 third place trophy right now. Give me a week or 2 and we will have that second third place trophy for the school. I'm going to keep both of them, and then you will get them. I will see if we can present them at the principal's meeting, and we'll do that. Your principals will get them. And remember, you don't get to keep the trophies forever and ever and ever. You get to keep it for a year until next year. Yes, we can take pictures, we can do all of that, but remember, third place, we will hold the 1 trophy, and then we'll have 2, and we'll go from there. So I hope all of you had fun. I'm almost done shaking, so we're good to go. So are you all ready? Can we have a drum roll, please? Third place, we have a tie between Nixon and Putnam. So if we can get Nixon to come up, Putnam, go and come up also, and the librarians too. And we have Nixon's principal here, so awesome. Thank you for being here. So Nixon and Putnam, come on up. Yes, alternates come up, please. Yes, the alternates for the schools come up. You're an invaluable part of the team. Thank you.
Did you have that first PowerPoint with the background that we were talking about?
Yes, give me a second. So if we could give Nixon a round of applause. Yay! Awesome. You want to take pictures? Very good. Thank you. Yes. Nixon, if you go ahead and exit the stage, now we will have the other third place winner come up, Putnam. Awesome. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much, Putnam. You can go ahead and hold on to the trophy. No, that's third place. Yes. Thank you. Let's do a drum roll, please. For second place, are you all ready? The second place winner's school's name starts with a P. Second place is Polk. Please come on up. Alternates, coaches, come on up, please. Let's give Polk a round of applause. Thank you very much. Let's start a drum roll. And this year's 2019-2020 EPISD Pat Arnold Battle of the Bluebonnet winner is a new winner, and it's Mesita. Come on up, please. In case you weren't here last year, Mesita won last year as well, so it's the second consecutive win for Mesita. Let's give Mesita a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause. Awesome. Thank you very much. Those of you that didn't have the opportunity to take pictures up here and you still want to do so, you have some time. You also can have your students go to the restroom and everything. We will start loading the buses in about 10-15 minutes. They can have their snacks and everything. I have your certificates. Don't forget to get your certificates, and there's additional prices up front. So this concludes this year's battle. We'll see you again next year. Thank you.